Is it almost fair to say like you help change the perspective of internal audit departments now that we're talking about it like that?
That's what I try to do is I try to change the perspective on both sides. So, and I've been in that audit liaison role in some of my like second line, sort of first line roles, and I would be the filter because I did help and, like I said, push back. And why do you want a list of every system they ever had? What are you trying to target? What are you looking for? And knowing the business, I could help speak that language. It's kind of like if you think of it as a business analyst on the IT side, it's kind of the audit analyst. I guess we need to come up with a new job description, audit analyst, and everybody should have one. It's sort of because it can be a project manager, but if they don't have the context, and then management doesn't really understand what audit's trying to do or understand or prove or what they're trying to test. In some cases, audit doesn't want to tell them because it's just sort of the way it's always historically been. You kind of keep things quiet, which I don't really believe in necessarily, but externally you kind of have to do that. So that could be a reason if that's what your training is. But I think the more transparent you are and the more you can talk with management about what is it that you're doing and understand the risk. At the end of the day, it's always about the risk. And when I was in some of my prior roles, I would make sure that before I even started the audit, I did like a pre-planning phase where it was just information gathering. What do you do? Tell me about your things. What do you worry about? How can we help you? And then when we got to the like, what are we going to be looking at, testing, walking through, we would present that to management. Here are the risks we think that are in your world. Here are the controls we think that manage those risks. Do we have it right? Did we miss something that you think is of a concern? Is there something here that you don't care about? And why is that? Because we may think it's important and they may be like, nobody looks at that report, so nobody cares. Because people, it's a report that has they don't care because it's not something that they do anything with or goes nowhere. So instead of us going through the whole audit, testing all this stuff or making a big deal about something that at the end of the day, the company doesn't care about, on the other hand, obviously use your judgment. If you think it's something they should care about, that becomes a finding. But at the same time, like, you do your judgment, you assess whether you agree. But it's all about that. You have to be that transparent, and